Congress will now come to order. May we all rise for a moment of silent prayer. I don't know what Chairman Ursmel is praying for. It's too long. Every time. Chief Clerk, roll call.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack, Senator Perman,
Amen.
Senator Romulo, Senator Ursmal, Senator Wally, Speaker Simina. Mr. Speaker, 13 members are present this morning.
We have a quorum to transact business this morning. Reading of the journal, Floor Leader Harper.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, good morning to everyone of members and all those who are observing our session this morning. And again, I move to dispense with the reading of the journal.
It's been moved and seconded that we dispense with the reading of our journal. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. We now dispense with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, item 5, presidential communications. There are none.
Next.
Item 6, FSM Supreme Court communications, also none.
Okay, next.
Item 7, member communications, none.
Next.
Item 8, departmental communications, we're in receipt of number 21-46.
Read that report and assign it, Chief Clerk. Next.
Item 9, agency or governmental authority communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 10, state communications, none. Item 11, state Supreme Court communications, also none. Item 12, municipal or town communications, none also, Mr. Speaker.
Continue.
Item 13, foreign government communications, also none.
Okay, order of the day.
Point of privilege,
Item 14.
Mr. Speaker.
Who's that?
Thank you,
Vice Chairman
Mr.
Pollack.
Speaker. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to welcome my good chairman back and also Senator Christian. Mr. Speaker, I rise on a point of privilege to introduce certain constituents who are observing our session this morning. And if I may just call their names and we give them a collective round of applause. First, I'd like to introduce the Lieutenant Governor of Coxsackie State, Mr. R.T. Nena, Chief of Staff Rollinson Ned, Stendon Andrew is working with our Historic Preservation Office, and two fine ladies in the gallery, Ms. Sonia Kefes, who is with our national government, and Ms. Gersina Walbacher. May I ask that we give them a round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senator Pollack. I guess they know it's project time, so thank you, Lieutenant Governor, for visiting our delegation from Coxsackie. Okay, any other point of privilege?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Chairman Wally.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Along the same line, we also have our Speaker Talentia Pollack in the gallery this morning. Please also honor his presence in the gallery. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Wally. I guess Vice Chairman Pollack probably thought it's a conflict of interest to introduce brother. Okay, any other point of privilege? If none, let's continue on our order of the day. Item 14, Standing Committee Report, Chief Clerk.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Next item.
Item 15, Special Committee Reports, none also. Item 16, Assignment of Measures and Communications. We have a assignment sheet or referral sheet number 21-40 attached to the order of business.
Okay, Chairman and members, review that for your planning purposes. Next item.
Item 17, Unfinished Business.
Okay,
There's none.
there's none. Okay, bill calendar.
Short recess, Speaker.
Item, short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress back in session. We're on the bill calendar. First bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, the first bill on the bill calendar is CB number 21-86 for first reading. This is a bill for an act to amend Section 3 of Public Law number 21-19 as amended by Public Law number 21-39 to authorize for the purposes of voting on the constitutional amendments special polling places in Saipan, Hilo, Portland, Seattle, one city in Southern California, one city in Utah, Kansas City, one city in Texas, and one city in Arizona, to add that proposed amendments shall be first in the order of the ballots before the ballots of the candidates for office and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman,
Short recess.
short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Chairman Romero, you have the floor.
Motion to defer the said bill to Monday.
It's been moved and seconded that CP number 21-86 be deferred to next Monday session. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CP number 21-86 is deferred to next Monday session. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-98 for second reading. CP number 21-98 is a bill for an act to prohibit the importation, sale, or distribution of one-time use disposable styrofoam and plastic food service items and plastic shopping bags by enacting a new Chapter 4 of Title 25 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia as annotated, as amended, and for other purposes.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Chairman Conman,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for a second and final reading on Senate Bill number 21-98.
it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-98. Discussion.
Speaker.
Chairman Permit.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Good morning to you, members, and all of those that are observing our session this morning. Mr. Speaker, I have a floor amendment to offer. I believe copy has been made and distributed to all members. If I can, may I
Clerk,
move
relating to-
for the floor amendment, Speaker.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the offered for amendment to CP 21-98 offered proposed by Senator Berman be adopted. Discussion. Chief Clerk, read it into. It's short enough. Read it into the record.
Mr. Speaker, we have a floor amendment to CP number 21-98 proposed by Senator Perman. Item 1 of the amendment, in the title, after the word importation, delete the words sale and distribution. Item 2, on page 1, line 11, after the word import, delete the words sale or distribute. Item 3, on page 2, line 2, after the word importing, delete selling or distributing. Item 4, page 2, line 12, insert a new section 5 to read as follows. The provisions of section 2 of this act shall become effective on July 1st, 2020. And the last item of this amendment, item 5, renumber section 5 as section 6.
Okay, there you have it. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Debate is closed. So let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of the offered for amendments to CB 21-98 say yes. Opposed, no.
Short
Short recess. Congress, back in session. We're voting on the offer for amendments. So, any motion to make?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rule that prohibits substantive amendment on second reading.
Any second? It's moved and seconded that the rules prohibiting substantive of amendments on second and final reading be suspended. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. So the rules are suspended at this point. So the voting was already done on the offer for amendment and it's adopted. We have CD1. Any further discussion on CD1?
Question.
Questions being called for. If there is no objection, debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of delegations. Chairman Kulan, you'll cast a vote for Chuk.
State of Chuk, Chairman Colant.
Yes.
State of Point Bay, Chairman Perman.
Amen.
State of Kushai, Chairman Wale. State of Yap, Chairman Ursmal.
I'm not a businessman, so I yield to Chairman Fugir.
Chairman Figuer. Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted in favor.
For that reason, CB number 21-98 CD1 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-119 for second reading. CB number 21-119 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 21-19 as amended by Public Law number 21-39 by amending Section 6 thereof to clarify the allowable recesses to be called by the Constitutional Convention and for other purposes.
Chairman Romulo.
Move for passage on the said bill.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CP number 21-119. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, if there is no objection, debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of delegations. Chief Clerk.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker. I'm sorry.
Short recess subject to go off the chair. Congress back in session. Let's go to the voting. Chief Clerk, roll call of delegations.
State of Juke, Chairman Collant. State of Pohnpei, Chairman Perman. State of Koshai, Chairman Wali. State of Yap, Chairman Orsmal.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, all the 4 states voted in favor.
For that reason, CB number 21-119 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess. Secretary call the chair. Congress is back in session. We're still on the bill calendar. Chairman Collant, you have the floor.
Speaker, I move to withdraw CP 21-129, 130, 131, 132, and 133 on the order of business for action for today. So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the following bills, 21-129, 21-130, 21-131, 21-132, and 21-133 be withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Any motion to suspend?
Speaker, I move to suspend the rule that requires 24 hours availability of measure before it can be acted upon by Congress.
It's been moved and seconded that the relevant rules that might impede our action are suspended at this point. Those in favor say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. The relevant rules are suspended at this point. So let's vote on the motion. Those in favor of the motion to withdraw and place those following bills say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. 21-129, 21-130, 21-131, 21-132, and 21-133 are withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. First bill, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-129 for first reading. CB number 21-129 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 21-43 as amended by Public Law number 21-54 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Chuk State and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figuer.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Move for the passage of the bill.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CB number 21-129 on first reading. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed, so let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer,
Yes.
Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Neth, Senator Pollack, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Ursmal, Senator Willie, Speaker Simina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted for.
CB number 21-129 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-130 for first reading. CB number 21-130 is a bill for an act to further amend Section 9 of Public Law number 20-131 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-154, 20-159, 20-172, 20-187, 21-3, 21-10, and 21-38 in order to realign certain funds in order to secure funding for the purchase of real estate for the FSM Embassy in Japan and for other purposes.
Chairman Figuer.
21-130 on first reading.
Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CB number 21-130. Discussion. Any discussions?
Mr. Speaker.
Senator Pollack.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, the intent, as I understand, is to move this 1.5 million add to the remaining required funding for the Tokyo acquisition. Is that correct?
Absolutely correct.
And-
Okay, Chairman Ursula.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just a request through you to the public project budget person. I would like on the public project appropriations to see
That's out of order. We're on Bill 21-130.
it's
Okay.
to all of them.
Okay.
Portion on the app, including this one that has, I'm looking at.
We're on CB 21-130. Do you have any discussion on that
Half a
bill?
million for the app.
Okay.
So I like to see the balance of that, half a million for the app. And I may have a proposed use of it to lapse it into the,
Okay, thank you, Chairman Ursula, for that.
for the
Take
previous
note,
question.
staff, that will require amendment to the title. There's going to be amendment to other portion of the bill. Okay? Any
Question.
further discussion on the bill?
Question.
Questions been called for. If there's no objection, the debate is closed. So let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Neth, Senator Pollack,
Yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Orismal, Senator Welly, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members, 44.
For that reason, CB number 21-130 has passed conference on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-131 for first reading. CB number 21-131 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-53 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-57, 20-61, and 20-69 by amending Section 4 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding priority infrastructure projects and other projects and programs in the states of Koshai, Pohnpei, and Chuk, and for other purposes.
Speaker,
Chairman.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CB number 21-131. Discussion. Any discussion?
Question.
None? There's an objection. Debate is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. Mr. Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer,
Yes.
Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Palik, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Orsmal, Senator Welly, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members, 4 to 4.
CB number 21-131 has passed conference on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-132 for first reading. CP number 21-132 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-125 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-135, 20-146, 20-157, 20-179, 20-189, 21-6, 21-40, and 21-59 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of certain funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of the state of Chuk and for other purposes.
Chairman Figuer.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass CB number 21-132 on first reading. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Debate is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. Mr. Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer,
Yes.
Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Ned, Senator Palik, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Orsmal, Senator Welly, Speaker Semina.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 13 members, 4 to 4.
For that reason, CB 21-132 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-133 for first reading. CB number 21-133 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-178 as amended by Public Laws numbers 21-01, 21-7, 21-36, 21-53, and 21-56 by amending Section 5 thereof to change the use of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Chuk State and for other purposes.
Speaker,
Okay, Chairman Figuer.
move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress bans on first reading CP number 21-133. Discussion?
Mr. Speaker, I was not asking too much. On page 3, again, we spell out the organization so that it's clear where that money is going. On the top, MIDA, that's Mortlock Development Authority, right?
It's none of your business to tell floor leader what he wants to do with this. But it would help if I kind of spell it out. Mortlocks Island. Is it Mortlocks Island Development Authority?
That's correct, Morlock Islands Development
Yeah,
Authority.
so at least it's now states on the record, so, okay? No, we're discussing the bill. Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're still on Bill 21-133. If there is no further discussion, debate is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Neth. He's not here. Senator Palik, Senator Perman,
Amen.
Senator Romulo, Senator Ursmal, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina. Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for.
CP number 21-133 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Speaker.
There are none.
Speaker. This subject to call of the chair. So, Congress is back in session. We're still on the appeal calendar. Chairman Berman, you have the
Yeah,
floor.
thank you very much, Speaker. If I may not be out of order, I would like to do a motion to withdraw the following bills: CB 21-120, 21-121, 21-122. So move, Mr. Speaker.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the following bills be withdrawn from committee and placed on the appeal calendar. They are 21-120, 21-121, and 21-122. The relevant rules are still suspended up to this point. So those in favor of that motion, say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Those bills, 120, 121, and 122 are withdrawn from committee and placed on the appeal calendar for action. Okay. First bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-120 for first reading. CB number 21-120 is a bill for an act to further amend Public Law number 20-141 as amended by Public Laws numbers 20-145, 20-163, 20-164, 20-190, 21-5, 21-33, 21-48, and 21-67 by amending section 6 thereof to change allotment of funds previously appropriated therein for the purpose of funding priority infrastructure projects and other projects and programs in the state of Pohnpei and for other purposes.
Chairman Figuer. Any second? It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 20-120. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there is no objection. Debate is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figuer, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Neth, Senator Palik, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Ursmal, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina. Mr. Speaker, we have 13 members voted in favor.
For that reason, CB number 21-120 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-121 for first reading. CP number 21-121. It's a bill for an act to further amend public law number 20-178 as amended by public laws numbers 21-1, 21-7, 21-36, 21-53, and 21-56 by amending sections 4 and 6 thereof to change the use and allotment of funds previously appropriated therein to fund public projects and social programs for the people of Pohnpei State and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-121. Discussion? Any discussion? If none, there is no objection. Debate is closed. Let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian,
Amen.
Senator Figueroa, Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack, Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Ismail, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina. Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted in favor.
For that reason, CP number 21-121 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker, we have CB number 21-122 or CB number 21-122 for first reading.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-122. Discussion? No discussion? Let's vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritos, Senator Christian, Senator Figueroa,
Yes.
Senator Coland, Floor Leader Harper, Senator Conman, Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Nath, Senator Pollack,
A resounding yes.
Senator Perman, Senator Romulo, Senator Ismail, Senator Wally, Speaker Semina. Mr. Speaker, 13 members voted in favor.
CB number 21-122 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess to go of the chair. back in session. Chairman Fakir? You will withdraw?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to withdraw Congress Bill number 21-124 and place on the bill calendar for action.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that CP number 21-124 be withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. The relevant rules are still suspended up to this point. So let's vote. Those in favor of the motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CP number 21-124 is withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for action. Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, we have CP number 21-124 for first reading. CP number 21-124 is a bill for an act to amend to amend Public Law number 21-19 as amended by Public Law number 21-39 by amending Section 9 thereof in order to provide allowance to eligible delegates to the Constitutional Convention for their attendance during session and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Fakir.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 21-124. Discussion. Any discussion? If none,
Speaker,
yes, Chairman Fakir.
yeah, I have an oral amendment that I wish to offer at this time. May I?
Proceed.
On page 2, line 2, delete 200 per day and insert 100 per day.
Second.
Any second? Okay, there you have it. It's a motion to amend 200 down to 100. Discussion on that
Speaker.
offered oral amendment?
May I
Yes.
just kindly ask Chairman Ways and Means to explain why you want to reduce it to 100?
Okay, why 100, not 101?
I believe in the previous constitutional conventions, the people of these who were not on payroll were receiving 50. So if you take the number of days, I think it's only fair that they get 100, which is still a lot, 100 plus per diem and other expenses, official expense. I think it's right. And I'm also concerned about the amount of money, the revenue, which at this point we're not sure if we have the money to pass some of the bills that the president is requesting Congress. It's unfortunate that we were not able to question the logic of this bill amendment to the CONCON law this morning when we had a session with him.
Okay,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well, I just hope that members of this Congress would understand that climate change and everything is changing. So I believe that's why we raise from the previous allowance in the previous convention to 200 at this time.
Mr. Speaker,
Speaker.
are we in recess?
short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Chairman Fakir, you still have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to defer action on the bill indefinitely.
Any second? It's moved and seconded that CP 21-124 be deferred indefinitely. Those in favor of that motion say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. CP number 21-124 is deferred indefinitely with the understanding that an amendment will be proposed to the previous bill that we just passed on first reading to accommodate this thing.
Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Next bill.
Mr. Speaker,
There are none.
Vice Speaker Morris.
thank you.
My
Mr.
apologies.
Speaker. I move that Congress stand in recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Speaker, short recess.
Short recess. Congress is back in session. Still have the floor, Vice Speaker.
I move for the withdrawal of the said previous motion.
Okay, if there's no objection, the motion to recess is withdrawn. Now we're still on the bill calendar. Any further bill, Chief Clerk?
There are none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, if there is no objection, we will now go down to the resolution calendar. First resolution. Do we have any resolution?
Speaker.
John Berman, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I would like to ask members to allow me to make a motion to withdraw 21-105, Congressional Resolution 21-105 to our resolution calendar for today.
Okay, there's a motion to withdraw resolution from committee, resolution number 21-105, and based on the resolution calendar for action. The relevant rules are still suspended at this point. So those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. CR number 21-105 has been withdrawn from committee and placed on the resolution calendar for action. So read the title, Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, Congressional Resolution number 21-105 is a resolution approving and accepting a grant in the amount of $102,640 from the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund to fund and support the measles outbreak responses program in the FSM from the funding period of January to March 2020, including all the terms and conditions of the assistance.
Okay, Chairman Berman.
So move, Mr. Speaker.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress adopt resolution number 21-105. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there is no objection. Discussion is closed. Let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of resolution number 21-105 say yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried. So resolution number 21-105 is adopted by Congress. Next resolution.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I realize that Senator Moses is quite eager for us to go to lunch. My question is on the coronavirus. Do we have anything to do about it? Are we okay with people from China coming and Japan coming and Southeast Asia coming? Is there something we could encourage our government to do to at least help protect us? I will leave that question there, and then maybe tomorrow
Yeah,
Senator Perman can.
it's a valid concern, Senator Christian, and if I understand correctly, the President's office is working with the appropriate departments in coming up with our responses to that. So it's not only the measles anymore, it's now the measles and the coronavirus that they are preparing to address. And they are doing that as we speak. That's my understanding. Okay? Any further If none, Vice Speaker Moses, I will recognize you again.
I move that Congress stands in recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
It's been moved and seconded that Congress stand in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Those in favor of that motion say yes. Opposed, no.
No.
Motion carried. Congress now stands in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning.